Yo, yo,
What's
yo.
good there,
What's good? What's
fellow
poppin'?
Nerdvengers? We bring you salutations.
We have arrived.
And we shall get it popping again, sir. My man.
Yes, sir.
Black Man Lavas. How goes your
Good
afternoon?
afternoon. It goes really great, especially with this landscape behind us.
Yes, isn't it a beautiful view?
It is a very beautiful view
Do not adjust
here in
your
house.
phone screens, computer screens, TV screens, however you getting down with us today. It is your boy,
Yes.
Roll Me One Kenobi, alongside Black Man Lavas.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to afternoon. What's good,
Yes.
y'all? What's up, man? What's good,
What's
Lavas?
poppin'? Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
What's up?
Halloween. Yes, yes.
Everybody out having fun? You guys getting dressed up today? What's
Yeah,
poppin'?
what's the
What's happening
plans?
with
Let
y'all
us know.
here
Hit
today?
us up in the two-way. Let us know.
Yes. Let's see who we got in the two-way while we are at it.
That's
Today, I will say it first up. We got Mike
motherfucking Porter. What's up,
Give
Mike?
him top billing today. What's up?
Oh, of course.
We got World's Famous.
What's up, World's Famous? Who else we got?
Got the Mayne. Ryan H. What's up,
Ryan.
Ryan?
Salutations, brother.
See Ghost Space Records and Mark Hamilton. What's good?
Yes, yes. It's always good to see you
got
guys.
Right. We got the main man, Lord Vito. We got Gray
Vito.
and Dan the Man. What's up?
Greetings to you all. I'm loving this character, man. I'm feeling this shit.
I can tell. Let's see what we got. We got Callista. Callisto
what's
Arcus. I
poppin'?
say it and spell it wrong. What's up? Eric Heine and CGM Show. What's up?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Coachella Coastal. So we got up in here. Park Outdoors. D. Velez. Luke Skywalker. Reefer Man Reviews. Dickie
Reef.
Darkside. What's up? What is going on? Jim B.
Man.
What's going down? Lego Pete, I see you up in there. If you guys haven't seen you Nerd Vengers, Broke Vengers alike, what's good?
What is good?
Welcome
people?
to Afternoon.
Shout out to
So-
Ghost Space. Says Al's Jedi voice is on point. I don't know who this
Right.
Al character is that you're referring to, but I am
It is-
Roll Me One Kenobi.
Roll me one, Kenobi.
Roll me two if you don't mind.
I'll roll you three.
I'll see your three and raise you another dozen.
Aha. I see you a dozen and raise you another dozen.
Then the show will only
Two
be
dozen.
30 minutes because we'll be too fucked up to keep going.
That's the point, though.
Oh
It's a
man,
chill
yes,
afternoon.
chill, yes. We've been telling y'all it's coming, man, and this is for y'all, man. We just want to kick it with y'all on Saturday, see what y'all got popping, man. Matter of fact,
Right.
you know, we got the hotline is open right now. So if you want to jump on the Discord hotline, then a Nerds Discord, come holler at us. We'll bring you on, see what you got popping on Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And if you're not in the Discord, I am about to drop the link for you guys.
There you go.
So you can go. Because we always want more. The more the merrier.
Oh man, most def. I think I'm gonna leave this vibe in the background a little bit.
It's a nice vibe.
I'm feeling that vibe, right? Very light
Yeah.
side, very light side today.
For sure.
Two-way from Coachella.
So there's the link.
There's the link. We got that. Appreciate you, my guy. And then right behind you, I get a two-way from Coachella Coastal. Say he's hitting the tequila tonight. Man,
Oh,
that's gonna be
shit,
a wild
man.
night, man. That's gonna be a wild
Hey,
night.
I might have to nerd venge in your part of the neighborhood.
Yo, yes. You know what I'm saying? Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. So
Liking this.
yeah, man, it's good to be out there in the daytime, right? Get some sunshine, you know, overlook the balcony, see
Yeah.
what's good, man. I love it. It's really nice.
This is how I go out every day. This is
This is
what I do.
This is what you do on a daily, right?
Yeah. So when you guys get to
Yeah.
see me on After Dark, that's when I'm done nerd venging. So Halloween's a great day for me because I get to go out and feel normal.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's beautiful stuff.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
so on that subject, man, are you gonna do a little trick or treating this evening? You gonna try and get you some candy?
No, this evening I'll actually be out protecting others, making sure everyone stays safe.
Got you.
There are crazy people out there, especially during Halloween. If I feel normal, how do they feel?
Man, look, you ain't got to tell me, brother. I know it. It's
Exactly.
Halloween usually brings the weird out, man. Halloween brings the weird out.
But before I go, make sure you roll me one.
I'll roll you 3.
I feel like we've been here having deja vu.
I know, right? This is crazy. But nah, man, I had to holler at your boy Wallace though, because I'm checking this out, man, and Wallace got the camera at the wrong angle, man. People don't even get to see.
He need to clean the glass.
Yeah, we got to
clean the glass.
Clean the glass, and I need that angle to be a little bit, a slightly tilted, so that people can get a look at the pool, man. I need people to see that pool, man. And yes, that is purple water we got in the pool.
Exactly.
I was in there taking a swim.
Blend.
What was that?
Yeah, with that special formulated blend.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's good for the melanin, man. Good to bring out the melanin, make you feel good on a Saturday afternoon, you know?
Exactly.
So let us know, man. Like, what do y'all got planned tonight, man? What's popping this Saturday, man? What are the Nerve Vengers and Broke Vengers like, man? We got trick or treaters. What we doing?
All right. Well, I see that we have Lord Vito on the hotline.
Oh,
apparently he wants to let us know.
Oh,
what he got going down.
Let's go and get into it right away. Might need to turn the feed down. Look, oh man.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Now we got you. We was hearing ourselves for a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we got you. Now we got you. You know, struggling with that.
What's going on, Vito?
I don't know, man. We might
sound like Vito. Hello?
Yeah, man, we got
technical difficulties over there.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, we had to pack all this equipment out, man, to the patio and set up. So we still working out the kinks, man.
Right.
We might have to let Vito go, man.
Yeah, Vito, we wait for you.
Vito communicating in Morse code and shit. Like,
hey over there. Banging the bongos, though.
Something,
let me know what he's up to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Vito, just hit us up in the chat here, the 2-way, and let us know when you're ready, and we'll bring you back.
Yeah, we'll get you right back, brother. We'll get you right back.
Yeah. But what about everybody else? What we got going on in there? What we got going on today for good old Halloween? Anybody else out there getting some candy? I see Luke Skywalker say he's handing out some candy, I guess.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's
fun.
What's up.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's
man.
Good.
I tell you what I'm gonna get into at some point on this Halloween.
What are we doing?
It's another rewatch of that Mandalorian, man.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
I'm still jonesing off that Mando episode, man. Like,
for sure. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Like so much. And again, for anybody that's spoiler alert, because we ain't holding back, man. So last chance. You better put us on mute. Better bag back.
Yes.
We getting in
we may be here.
Getting into the spoilers with it, man. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around this Boba Fett, man.
It seems to be the topic.
We actually got Boba at right away. Episode 1, man.
Pretty much.
They came out swinging. My man Favreau said he ain't fucking around no more. Season 2, we doing it. Like, we right now.
They went straight for the whole episode.
I'm saying, like, the whole episode, man. Like, the whole episode. So I'm just curious. What was your favorite moment of that episode?
Believe it or not, no matter how clanky and woody wise he walked in there, my favorite part was when Timothy Oliphant came in and he was wearing that Mando armor.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay,
Yeah,
what are we about to get into here? Because I already
yeah.
knew that there was going to be some kind of conflict because everybody knew that wasn't Boba. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
So I was wondering how it was going to go down, but I was really excited to see Timothy Oliphant. Man, he is actually he's a really good actor. I follow his work,
That's what's up.
and I was just just excited to see that for sure. That was one of my favorites, my first favorite scene anyway.
That's what's
What about
up.
yours?
Man, like for me, I would have to honestly say it was when they were riding out to go get the crate dragon, I think, and my man showed up on the speeder that was made out of Anakin's pod racer, bro. Like
Oh
when
yeah,
when you got when you hitting people with cuts that deep in the first episode of the season, like you letting people know, man. Like I keep saying it. I've been saying it since we watched it. But they set that bar high, man. That bar was set
very
high. And it's
yes,
like just the nostalgia of that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking, you like, is that a pod racer? Is that Anakin's pod? I'd be God.
yeah, yeah.
It's just, oh
That's
man. You know how I feel about the prequels, man. You know how I feel about
right.
them prequels. I'm on
Yeah,
that Kanye when it comes to the prequels. I'm on that
for sure.
Kanye
Yeah.
when it comes to the prequels. But
Yeah, a lot of people were geeking out, especially in the chat that night when we was in the watch party.
oh yeah,
It was
man.
ready.
And then,
It was ready.
I know we talked about it in the Nerve Avenger stream a little earlier today, the possibility of doing those on a regular basis, man. Like pre-gaming Mando on Thursday night
Yeah,
with your
I believe we're
with your
doing.
after dark crew,
Yep,
and then
yep,
doing the premiere and then jumping right into a review, man. What y'all think?
yep.
Hit us with some Baby Yodas in the two-way if y'all down to see us recap right after it dropped like we did this Thursday. If you down with
Last
that,
time, yeah.
let us get some of them baby emojis in the two-way. And Baby Yoda
I believe we're
emojis,
also
that is.
doing the watch party on Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a watch again too. So
Watching
it's
it
like a
again.
Mandalorian all weekend.
Yeah, man. It's going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. And this is where I'm going to sit back, man, and just try to really like pay attention to a lot of shit because I when you watch it the first time, and I have to admit I still only seen it that one time. Like I ain't had a chance to watch it.
Yeah, me too.
I know Josh is like on like 50-11 views already.
Oh yeah, yeah. He done put a magnifying glass up to the TV
You know what I'm
and the
saying?
screen and everything.
But
Freeze frames. And all types of
on the
stuff.
tangent though, and this is I'm gonna holler at my man Josh real quick, man. I need some of those analysis videos, man. I want to see that with this season, man. I want to really, hey, maybe we could do it together. I ain't tripping, but like I want to get back to those where we start deep diving into episodes and finding those real subtle clues and deep cuts, things that we start, speculating, jump over to speculation town on, man. Like Josh, when Josh is doing that shit, man, Josh on fire, bro. Like that's some of
Oh
that
yeah.
old school Josh, man. Like that
What's that?
pre-in-game, pre-Last
Yeah.
Jedi Josh, where he was like breaking shit down on another level with it, man. Like
Yeah. I
that's
remember he used to just drop a video after the video just because he still had more shit to say.
exactly.
He
That's what I'm
just
saying, man. Like it
that
was
was
those, and again,
nice.
we still doing dope content on the daily here, man. I want to see
Yeah.
some more of that too. Like I now that, and the thing is, to be honest about it, 2020 ain't gave us a lot of shit to really analyze like that. We've been doing a lot of speculating based on news, but we ain't really had a lot to dive into, and that's why I'm still feeling that's why the Mandalorian and the Force is strong with me today. Roll Me One feels like we can really get some
Roll Me
stuff
One.
done, man.
Most definitely. It's good. It's coming. It's finally coming. And I like that meme
Mm-hmm.
that the Dinner Nerds posted with Falcon
Oh
and the Winter Soldier.
yes, I
These
saw that.
like on your left. Really what it feels like for real. But at least we're getting something. It was able to be at least consistent through 2020. Mandalorian made it through.
Mandalorian made it through, man.
And I'm hearing in the community stream last night, a lot of people were like, yeah, now we got this first episode and we're seeing some of the stuff that we didn't know we was gonna get anyway, like always,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna shut the hell up.
Exactly.
We're gonna sit back and see.
Exactly. And
So I'm like, good.
I'm gonna ride for my partner real quick too. When y'all gonna stop doubting my man Josh? When y'all gonna start just trusting in the Nerve Avenger news, taking his hand and walking on the speculation town and let him nerd out with y'all when he give you those juicy little nuggets, man? Because
Right.
Josh keep his ear to the streets, man. Like Josh be
Yes, he
knowing,
does.
and it's steady. I laugh every time we get people like, well, what if Boba's not there? What if we don't see him? What if we don't see Ahsoka? It's like, all right, man, that's cool, but you wrong as hell. Like that's just the way it is. You wrong, but
Right.
I mean that's
Exactly. You just
we
soak
do
up some of that
this.
knowledge.
Exactly, man. My man Josh be on it. We do this over here. This ain't none of that
Right.
clickbaity. Well, sometimes maybe just a tad bit, but no, we be really like
We like
having we like to leave some meat on the bone, man. Give people something to chew on, something to think about. We don't want to just get your attention with a sexy headline over here, man. It's a beautiful
no.
thing what we do over here with
Something and
this.
you think it's clickbait, then that means that we were clickbaiting the clickbait. We making fun of
We
the
making
clickbait. It's
fun of
not
the
actual
clickbait, man. I'm telling you, it's like
exactly.
we Inception level over here. Like
Exactly.
it's so 4-dimensional chess, like Kevin Feige shit. But that's enough.
Exactly.
See, that's how you see you start feeling all positive, and you on the daytime we get to talking shit. Like on Thursday nights it's real chill. Today I'm like, I feel like I could take on the whole dang empire by myself.
It's that sunlight
Yep.
and some of that purple pool water.
I'm telling you, it was
It's
something in
aesthetic.
that water, man. Like I don't know if some of that had some of the juice that they have in the serum. I don't know, but it was. I'm telling you, man. Like I think I'm gonna go back to that pool after we done, bro.
I'm pretty sure I'll probably have to join you a little bit. Getting some of that purple pool water.
There you go, man. And then and then you can have you a purple drink sangria sitting out poolside.
Oh yeah, it's already over there.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. See, look, that's what
Totally
I'm saying.
already over there. As soon as we get done, it's already
It's
chilling
already
and
gonna
everything.
be on and popping, right?
You remember Iron Man when we bust open the case? Remember that case that I brought in?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And you got
a little code in, gonna bust open
with the purple drink. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Purple drink.
But yeah, again, we over here. We got the hotline for you peoples. So if you want to get in and tell us about your favorite moment from Mandalorian episode 1 of the 2nd season, jump on the hotline. Right. Let us know what's goody. What you like, exactly. Or if it was something you didn't like, if you wasn't feeling. I'm really interested. We'll jump. If you didn't like the first episode, we want to hear from you. I want to hear what it was that you didn't like or what you wasn't rocking with that first episode, because I really don't know, man. How I don't know how anybody could not be down with that.
Right. And I see was it Norrin Rad over here? He said, I'd love to hear both of your takes on if Boba has been on Tatooine for a while or if he's been following Mando. If he's been on Tatooine, why didn't he get his armor? So I'll let you handle that question first. If he's been on Tatooine, why didn't he get his armor? And do you think he's been following the Mandalorian since he's been on Tatooine? Because we don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been, to be honest.
I think my man has been keeping tabs on the armor, but and this is something I think we talked about on the stream yesterday too. I think that he intentionally got rid of that armor. Like something is like he had to go so underground that as long he's like keeping the tabs on it, and it was always there for him if he needed to go get that back. But I think the Boba Fett situation is going to prove to be something way bigger than any of us are even thinking about right now. And it will make total sense why he's made this transformation, or why he's got the armor kind of chilling with my man Cad and doing that thing, man. I think, eventually he will get it back. I don't think you can't have Boba Fett without the armor. Like I'm like my man Josh. I hope he get to spruce that shit up a little bit, because it's it's going on a few years, few decades now. My man is in dire need of some upgrades, but I think he will get it. And I think he's definitely been keeping tabs on Mando since he showed up on Tatooine. But that's because of the fact that I think he knows or has word somehow that Mando's looking for him. Or maybe he was following Cad Bane, and it was like, okay, well, now he realizes, oh shit, this dude's with a Mandalorian for real. And so he's trying to find out. Oh man.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like now he's going to be forced to go and get his armor back. He was back there just chilling out, and I'm pretty sure he knew the Mandalorian was on Tatooine as soon as he arrived. Okay, I mean, if he's still flying his ship, that's a pretty unique ship. You just don't fly in and go unnoticed by another Mandalorian, or at least someone who practices it. So I feel like now he's forced to some kind of conflict with the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't really know too much about Mando's tactics. Okay, as far as Boba Fett, uh, and how he would come in. I mean, he could probably come in like a thief in the night and steal it back.
Yeah.
And now the Mandalorian is forced to go find it, or he could just come find him and straight up confront him.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm waiting to see. I
Well-
want to know how they're going to take that angle
And
because he's already
the thing
kind of
about
hiding
it-
that.
The thing about Boba though is Boba be on that savage shit though, bro. Like no bullshit.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
he low key don't fuck around like that. Like when Boba get ready to handle somebody, it ain't like Din Djarin, bro. Like this motherfucker, like nah.
Right.
I want you to
Yeah,
know.
so I'm saying though. But he's sitting back though in the mountains watching him now. So I mean, that
Yeah.
so far that's out of his characteristic though. If he's so savage now, he's just watching.
Right.
What kind of Boba Fett?
Yes, and
After all this time.
And that's why I think that my dude is just chilling and keeping tabs on the armor and trying to plot the next move, because I think he realizes that, like, on some level he might even have direct knowledge of what Moff Gideon and the Empire, or the Imperials are looking for, the Remnant is looking for, or what their end goal is, like, and he's just been kind of laying low. Hell, I wouldn't even be shocked if he's already had run-ins with maybe Sabine, Ahsoka, or something like that in a different, scenario or something, and they've already, or somebody else that's already put him up on game. And so my dude might just be.
I'm gonna tell you what.
What's up?
I think that Sasha Banks character that nobody knows who she's playing.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was hearing the community stream Josh's opinion talking about, it looks like CGI cover up. They're just using that to cover something up.
Yeah.
But still, in all effect, I think that Boba Fett and Sasha Banks' character is entwined somehow. I don't think it's just two separate people, two separate timelines in the story.
I got you.
I think they're all connected. Because both he was wearing that black cover-up garb, she was wearing the same little black hooded cover-up garb. It just looks too synonymous to not have something to do with each other. So I can't say what. We can speculate on that.
Of course.
But I'm at least saying for sure they're connected. Something about that's the same.
Word. Now we gotta make sure we acknowledge the $5 two-way we got from the homie Josh Ilnicki. Says, "What up, Lavis and Al? What the fuck happened to Slave One? P.S. Take some money." Well, I don't know about you, my man, but I'm always down to do that. We show appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Show appreciate it.
But yeah, the Slave One, man, that's the question, right? Like, let's put it to the people though. Let me get fire emojis if you think Slave One is still somewhere on Tatooine, and then I'll let you know what I think and what my man Black Bang Lavas thinks. But yeah, I wanna see what the people think first. Like, what do y'all think about Slave One? Is Slave One still on Tatooine? Let's get some fire emojis in the chat.
Yeah, or you can pop in on the hotline for a brief moment and let us know what you think.
What he just said.
You can't tell, but I'm smiling. That's why I like this mask. I'm always serious.
I'm always, yeah.
I can smile and still sound serious.
Yes.
Oh shoot, Brian O'Connor, he came up with the hot stove flames.
Oh yeah,
that's bacon grease. It's fish grease right there. It's hot.
Yeah, Mike Hall says it's in lockdown. And then Ghostface says probably is, even though it definitely shouldn't be. Okay. So Tim says he hope it's still around. So my thinking on it is you definitely, like, it's somewhere. It might not be on Tatooine, but the Slave One exists, and I'm pretty sure Boba knows just where the fuck it's at. I mean, you gotta have Slave One. Like, Slave One is the ship. Like, you can't, it's almost synonymous with Boba, like almost like the armor, you know what I'm saying? And so you gotta I think it's still out there somewhere. What about you?
I think I agree with that. I would say it's still out there somewhere. As far as his condition, I would probably say it's either livable by now, because of Boba Fett. And we see he's still alive. He made it out, or it's just in ruin. You know what I'm saying? He just knows where it's at. He don't fuck with it, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those two. I don't think he's gonna be able to fly or anything like that. I mean, if he could, he'd probably been off of Tatooine. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But I would say it's either in ruin or it's livable, and maybe they can get it going and because I remember in the trailer they did show a couple space scenes where there was like some dog fights going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if they revived Slave One and put it part of a dogfight or something like that. It would be pretty damn cool to see that. They're going hard, so anything's possible.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the way they came out with this first episode, man. You like, what do you guys don't do? Like that's
right.
You know, it's like that. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, they went whole Brooklyn on that dragon.
Oh, bro,
but it was throwing those fire bombs and shooting at it. Hey.
I'm like, saying, I mean, and that's another thing, man. I want to go back and look at that episode just to see that action sequence again, because I still feel like that's on par with just about, you know, or I won't say any, but that I've seen movies with worse effects. Like recently.
Right. Yeah.
Recently seen movies with worse effects.
Yeah.
So
and you know, for a TV show, like to see it on television, you know how it is when you watch movies,
right?
And then you watch it on TV, you can kind of see it's like, I see what they did there. It was actually pretty damn practical.
Yeah.
With it on television, on screen, on computer screen.
Yes.
I was into it. I didn't think of it at all as they cut a corner here. Nah, they didn't cut no shorts. Took no stops on this one.
Right.
All the way out.
Exactly. And I got my man Vito. I see you in the two-way, Vito. Vito's not feeling Boba, man. And I saw that, you know, I think Trent mentioned some stuff in the Nerd Venture stream that, you know, he's starting to see people, you know, hating on the episode, hating on Mandalorian, not really feeling Boba Fett being back. I think that kind of shit we come to expect. We know what this is. Like, you're not going to please everybody, and there's always somebody that thinks that complaining about it or talking down on it is their way of getting, you know, noticed. And again, even if it's not that and you really wasn't feeling it, like, I'm not going to say you crazy for feeling that way. I would just be interested to know what about it, you know, you wasn't feeling.
Right, yeah, I know. So I'm kind of interested in waiting for him to get these headphones so he can come on here so I can hear it, because people are crying for bands. They want him to be squelched.
So I see that Brian say Lifetime, man. Nah, man,
he said
we welcome any opinion over here as long as it's respectful, man. You can tell us how you feel about it. Like, get on here and let us know.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna say Vito ain't scared. He wanted to hop on the hotline. He's just getting headphones. What about y'all? I mean, I see y'all attacking him here in the two-way. Why don't y'all come
the hotline
and say why y'all love?
Hotline is open.
Come on here and say why y'all love Boba Fett then, if it's like that. If it's like that.
Yeah, I'm saying. Ghostface say, I got thoughts. Hey, man, we here for it. We want to know.
Hey, Ghostface, hop on the hotline, man.
Tell me how you feel.
I see Ghostface up here. All right, man. Let's get you in the hotline.
There we go.
What's up, Ghostface? Can you hear us?
Yo.
There you go.
What's up, man? What's up? Loud and clear, brother.
Cool. Sir. Yeah, I thought the episode was really... oh, wait, hold on. I got to echo because I got the video on.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I thought the episode was really cool. I loved a lot of the visuals and a lot of the story elements, but I do think that the story took a hit at a certain point, and like that's where I kind of draw the line. Because like his whole plan, his original plan to attack the Krayt Dragon, where they dig this pathetic 4-foot hole to plant explosives in, it's just so dumb and like not believable at all. And it just pulled me right out, because like you don't even know how deep that thing burrows under the ground, which is later demonstrated by the fact that he can climb mountains.
Right.
I
got you.
I feel
you. And like they show him walking up with the explosives on the bantha, and I was like, cool, they're gonna feed it this bantha and then it's gonna explode, and then bing bang boom, we're done here. Which they could have done and had it like not go for the bantha again, despite them trying, because like the original bantha it still got 8. They left it there and they came back and it was gone. That proved that plan would have worked if that dude wouldn't have been stomping around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel
you. Most def.
Yeah. Well,
how you feel about that? How you feel about that?
I just feel like they were specifically putting them in dumb situations so that we could get that payoff of the jetpack fight and the mountain
You feel
stuff,
the story
which was cool to
forced.
look at, no doubt.
Right, I feel you.
Right.
It feels like they forced the
That's my
story in
rant.
order to make the action happen.
Yeah, I got you, and I can see that. For me, that kind of fits with the kind of theme of the Mandalorian in general, because like the old school spaghetti westerns were full of like these conveniently placed challenges where like the hero just happened to stumble on to some like nefarious plot or something like that, or the one dude that he needed to have a showdown with just happened to be in that town on that day and stumble into that bar. So I mean, it's
Right.
like that kind of stuff is set up that way in a spaghetti western, and the Mandalorian is doing, I think, a really good job of kind of staying true to that. Now, yeah, I agree with you. Some of that didn't really make sense, like the whole plan and how they put it together. But for me, it didn't personally take me out of it like that. But I could certainly see, and I'm not gonna say my man is crazy for feeling that way. But like for me, that was just a minor thing. Like I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing, and I just kind of kept rocking with it.
Right. No, yeah, I feel you with that. I felt the same way, and I feel like the fact that they went up against a dragon in the first episode kind of is big implications for what we're going to get through the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think it was so
I'm
much.
definitely excited for where we're going. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I don't really feel like it was so much about the dragon and how it was exactly defeated. It was really more about saying that the Mandalorian has grown to where he can take down dragon-sized problems. And he
Right.
did very effectively. Very cool.
Okay, that's
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
take on it.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
I
I like
mean,
that.
it was pretty cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was really feeling Timmy in the suit, but you wasn't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
came out looking like Woody in Toy Story 2, busting out the box cowboy. You know what I'm saying? You're not really supposed to feel him like that, but it was all about the Mando and what you're going to be getting for the rest of these episodes. So I think we should just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? If you see
Yeah.
something a little cheesy like, just look at why. You know what I'm saying? I think they do it on purpose. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And I also agree
definitely.
with Josh. I think Feige has a small hand in what's going on. He might not be putting it out there. He might be back on them Sony days
Oh
where
yeah.
his name was on and you weren't
He wasn't
corrected.
really.
I think
Oh yeah, man.
same thing.
And
Same
how
thing.
crazy is that going to be, right? If you got Feige kind of helping to shape not necessarily the direct vision, but fine tuning it and giving it some of that MCU flavor where it's like you get those curves or you get those moments where it's like, oh shit, like they adapted this exactly the way I would have expected it. Because I mean, that's how I
Right.
felt
Yeah,
about my man.
Feige in the background,
Yeah.
giving it that the Filoniverse, that connective tissue that the MCU has. Would be
Word.
sick.
Word.
I hope they do that Von War shit. That would be
I see the homie Ryan is here waiting on hold as well. Let's go ahead and bring him in here.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, you guys.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Be cool, man.
Man.
Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate that take. That was a good take.
There we
Let's
go.
see, Ryan, can you hear us? Can you?
I hear you.
There you
guys
go.
doing?
We hear you. Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
Salutations, Ryan. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well. Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope everybody's
Yes.
safe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt.
Have a good time while doing it. But I got 2 points, Mando. I'm going to hit you with. The first one is about lack of some exciting parts in the show.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think it comes from the fans wanting longer episodes. But
Mhm.
you got to remember where these guys came from. Filoni's used to 30-minute story arcs,
Right.
and Favreau's used to an hour and a half, 2-hour story arc. So I don't think they're good enough at doing an hour. Like at the first season, they were using the why tell a story in 50 minutes when you can do it in 35 to 40.
Mm-hmm.
And it kept that action up for the most part. There was always areas with exposition, slow
Right.
moments, but it allowed them to hit the beats faster. So I think if they try to expand, you're gonna see slow, lully moments that you don't understand because they're just trying to fill time frame that the fans thought they wanted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
So that's what I think you're gonna feel. It's gonna feel awkward at times just because they're not used to trying to fit
Yes.
50 minutes of story, 30 minutes of story into a 50-minute episode.
Exactly,
right.
my man.
I mean,
And then
yeah.
two, I want to know your thoughts because I'm kind of big on this right now, and I know you'll hear it from me a lot over the few weeks. But like, I'm interested to see what everyone feels about. I guess the fact that as I'm more of a normie Star Wars, I feel like I'm watching a different show than let's say Al and Josh are.
Right. I
Mhm.
feel you. I feel you.
Because you guys are looking for like the next
Yes.
thing and the things that like are in that Filoni verse. Where
Mhm.
I'm just like, okay, what's like when he was riding in on the speeder,
Yeah.
and it felt like a horse, and it just brought me back like this is what the Mandalorian was, and it kind of took me out of that like, oh, what's coming next? What's like what characters are we going to see? This, that, and the third, and I kind of like got
Right.
developed into the show again, and I felt nice and safe and warm.
Yeah. I feel that. I
So
feel
and
that.
then I just started when I was rewatching it, I was like, oh shit, like I'm looking at a different show completely than what
Yes.
some of the sweaties are watching. And that's the greatness of the show is that both of us like still loved the majority of the show. Can't wait for the next episode, want to see where it goes next. And that's why they're so good at what
Talk your shit,
Right.
Ryan.
Right.
Talk your
That
shit.
was a good.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
that.
And it's funny because I had the same conversation with my wife last night because I was like, she got home and was like, so how was Mandalorian? And I was like, oh, it was fucking amazing. Like this was dope. And then I stopped and I thought about it and I told her, I was like, you might be a little underwhelmed with it. And she looked at me and was like, well, what do you mean? Like, why? And I'm like, there's things in the episode that you won't understand because you don't watch it like I watch it. And so on the
Right.
surface, that first episode, I can see why, or if there's normies out there that wasn't really feeling it or didn't really get it, I could understand that because if you don't know who Boba Fett is, right, or if you don't remember that character from the OG trilogy, if you didn't follow Clone Wars and Rebels, then to you, you just like, oh, so this dude has some Mandalorian armor, but he ain't really a Mandalorian. And then who's this old dude watching him at the end? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you don't know that. So it's like, or you didn't pick up on Anakin's speeder. You didn't pick up on the artwork looking like it might be Sabine's joint when they at the very beginning. Like that kind of stuff don't really do nothing for you. And so that could definitely give you a different perspective. And of course we know you got the Baby Yoda delegation who there's, viewers that only want to see Baby Yoda, only came to see Baby Yoda. So I think though, like you said, that's what makes the show dope is that you have is levels to it and that it's got something for everybody. Whereas
For everybody.
you didn't get that. And again, I'm not gonna harp on it, but it's like we didn't get anything like that in the sequel trilogy. Yeah, you had stuff where it was like they tried to give you references to old stuff within the canon, but it was like tacked on and it just didn't make sense. And so, it just didn't hit like this. But being somebody that's really into it, hardcore, like those references and shit, that's what I'm here for. Like that's the type of stuff that I want to take out of it. But it's totally cool if you have somebody that like don't really watch it like that but still gets enjoyment out of it. I think that's dope as hell and what makes Mandalorian so great.
Yeah, for sure. Like, see me, I'm a normie, I would suppose, because I don't really look at for it like Ryan said, the same thing with Ryan. But at the same time, being in a community like this, it kind of makes you more interested to want to find out, what it is that you guys are looking for, so I can be a little more excited for the next thing. It's like, okay, because maybe what you're looking for is the same thing that I might be aware of, but don't know that it has kind of implications to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay, that's related to that. See, I like that. I seen that. Okay, so they're planning on doing so. Okay, well, cool. I'm ready to go watch this next episode then and see where it goes. So they are really good at putting all that in there. And I seen in the two-way, Silent Smurf, he said, my problem is I know nothing about the animated stuff. He's not even sure where to start. So Al, where would you say he should start in order to try to tie some things in with the Mandalorian? At least if you know animated.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, it depends on how deep you want to go, right? If you want to get like fully immersed, then I say you start with you watch episode 2, The Clone Wars. Or you watch that episode and then you start watching the Clone Wars series, right? Watch the Clone Wars series seasons 1 through 7, and then you pick up with the Rebel series, and you can watch the Rebel series seasons 1 through 4. By the time you get through season 4 of Rebels, you should have everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want kind of the abridged version of that, or if you want to get just a overall overview of where Star Wars is in general and kind of plug your way into it that way, there's a great video by, I think, Star Wars Explained. He does one every year where he summarizes the Star Wars, the Skywalker saga canon, essentially in, I think it's up to now, the video's like maybe 50 minutes to an hour long, but he gives you the whole joint from the creation of the known galaxy to like where we are at the end of the Rise of Skywalker. So, and I mean, he plugs in the cartoons, he plugs in, even goes into the comics, he goes into, you know, the Mandalorian is also in there. I saw because I actually watched this again last night. He's plugged in some stuff from Mando. And so I would say if you really want to just get kind of a, this is where we are and this is who these people are kind of thing. But the one thing I did notice, and the reason I went back and watched it was because I wanted to see, you know, how detailed or how in depth he got with Boba Fett, because I wanted to show like my wife and my daughter, who's also into Mando, what I wanted to give them kind of a recap or an explanation of who Boba Fett is so that they can watch that show and understand like why that's so significant. But he really doesn't touch on the Boba Fett character too much in that. I mean, he goes through some things, but if you watch, there was another video, and I can't, it's slipping my mind, but there was somebody did a Boba Fett explain video, and that one is about maybe 25-30 minutes long, but that essentially tells you Boba Fett's story up to Mandalorian. So you get who he was as a child, what happened to him after the events of the prequel trilogy, what he was up to, and it incorporates Clone Wars into that. So if you don't want to go through all of the Clone Wars series just to get caught up and feel like you know what's going on with Boba, you can watch this video. I'll try to find it here in a minute and drop a link in the chat or something like that. But you can watch that video, and that will give you a really good idea of who Boba Fett is as a character, why he's important, and what his significance could be moving forward.
Exactly. I see Josh getting everybody hype here in the two-way. He say, just made a decision. Next Sunday, we'll do a watch party going through the best episodes of Clone Wars and Rebels. Members only, 7 p.m.
Sign me the fuck up. Let's go. Yes.
Next Sunday. If you're not a Nerd Avenger yet, I don't know what you're
doing. Again on Sunday, next Sunday, man. Like, I'm here for that, bro. I'm here for that.
There you go. I'll take the class. I need the class.
Hey, come grab a chair, bro. It's amazing, man. Because like
I can take a recap.
Yeah, Theory. He says he also Josh says Theory's got a dope ass video too. I don't know if I've seen that one, but yeah, he's got a really good one. I'm gonna check that out like right as we done, because this is what I've been waiting for, bro. Like we've been talking, you know, all year long about getting to a point where we have some nerdy shit to talk about. And not only do we have nerdy shit to talk about, it's Star Wars, man. Like I'm so pumped. Like it's so dope because we have shit to talk about.
Like,
go ahead, Ryan.
Good on them, because you got to think, you know, after the rise of Skywalker and the kind of lull it had, then the Mandalorian came in and kind of brought it back. And this was supposed to be another year of Marvel, you know, and because of everything that happened, now Star Wars gets a good 8 weeks of spotlight on it again, and it's something good, and it kind of helps that whole brand kind of rebuild itself and get it to a place where we feel good, you know, and that's exciting.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Because like this would have gotten, not that it would have gotten overshadowed, but just think if everything was kind of normal and how like it would be like, and it would have been, it still would have been lost in a whole bunch of stuff. But now it's literally the only thing nerds have had.
Right.
In 6 months.
Facts.
And
Yeah, everybody's
you know
on it.
that they get to own the narrative for a little bit. It's very nice.
Yes. And
Hey,
real quick.
Josh, I see you popping in and out, Josh. Just and when you get to on hold, just sit tight, and when we get to a space, I'll pop you in, and you can join us on the conversation. That's for anybody. If you just go on hold, just sit tight. I'll see you in there, and we'll pop you
get
in
you.
when we get a breathing space.
No doubt.
In there. What you got going, Al?
Oh no, I just wanted to give self-correct myself, slap on the wrist. I kind of made a slip up earlier, and I said Cad Bane when I was actually referring to Cobb Vanth. I had got my characters mixed up, so I was talking about Cobb in Clone Wars. We have not seen Cad Bane, although, man, if we could get a live action, even flashback of him versus Boba, I think somebody just dropped that in the George Harry. Shout to George Harry, man. Woo, man. Like if we could get that, like a live action flashback, something like, oh man, I would lose my damn mind.
Yeah, the Clone Wars and Rebels, man, I liked it for both the story and the action that they were able to deliver. You know what I mean? Because it's animated, so it's easier to do that stuff there. But still, just for the storylines and how they're able to lead them and entwine them, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, and I will tell you, go ahead, man. Finish your thought. I'm sorry. I'm so hyped.
You can say if you have it next week. Yeah. Nah, everybody's hyped. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man, like I don't give a damn. Like Clone Wars and Rebels is some of the most emotional Star Wars content, period. Like, please, if you have never seen Clone Wars or Rebels, come check out the stream that Josh is gonna put together next week, because I'm telling you, some of those episodes, man, once you get invested and like the weight of some of those characters, man, like the shit that goes down in that show, like I said, I had my wife watching it with me, and she was like, every 5 minutes, and this is a kid show, and I'm like, hell yeah, it's teaching kids about life, man. Like, Ryan, am I tripping, bro? Am I tripping?
No, I mean, and I've only seen maybe like the first season.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna, dude. My man Josh is gonna put it together. I see him in the chat right now. He said he's gonna curate it and put it together, lay it out for us. So I'm telling you, you don't want to miss that, because it will make you want to go back and watch every episode of Clone Wars. Now, and again, don't get it twisted. Like, it's not that every episode of Clone Wars is dope, because those first couple seasons, I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of tough to get through those first couple seasons. They got a couple jewels in there, but like the first couple seasons, it gets off to a little bit of a rocky start. But I feel like once it picks up speed, and it finds its footing, like you can't. It supplements the movie so damn well, especially when you get to season 7, man. Like what they did with season 7, Ahsoka versus Maul and the Mandalorians, bro. Like that.
Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty cool.
That was fucking dope
for sure. Let's see, we got Lord Vito back. All right, we're gonna try this again. Let's pull him in. Right, Vito.
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
That's a lot better. That is 1000% better. Good job.
Yeah, what up? See, it's all on my headphones, guys. I apologize.
Right.
Because I guess when I try to play the video without it, it doesn't work. So what's up, guys? What are we talking about? We talking about Boba, how he sucks life, or are we talking about Clone Wars? What are we talking about?
Oh, pretty much everybody's just geeking out about the fact that we got Boba and...
Bro, okay, I have a question, guys. How much screen time did Boba Fett get before, only in episode 5 and 6? How much screen time did he get? Total. Does anyone know?
A total screen time? I can't tell you right off top.
Well, but is it really enough to start a fandom? Like, I'll give you an example, right? You know when they did the dice with Han Solo, nobody gives a fuck about the dice, bro. Like, I mean, listen, Boba was the shit because he was the only Mandalorian we knew of. Once they got Jango in there, bro, I was like, Jango's that boy. You feel me? I want to see, I want to see what happened with Jango and then how he took off the helmet. So there's two things I have to say. One, Boba, he doesn't remove his helmet, so maybe he is on the whole Mandalorian tip. And maybe Jango got disgraced and he took it off and he's like, you know what? I don't even want to be a Mandalorian anymore. I'm gonna get my money, slang these clones, and do my thing. I want a Jango Fett. Bro, who cares about Boba? I mean, listen, he may be a little bit hard, whatever, but we barely even got any words from him, bro. We got way more words from Jar Jar Binks. No offense, dog. Like, come on, bro. Why is everybody think about it? And let's talk about season 2, episode 1, right? When you see his armor and everything, it could have been any Mandalorian's armor. It could have not been Boba. They're only doing it for fan service, bro. And I feel like it's not even that good of fan service. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, they could have done so much better, dog. Like, they could have showed the slave ship. They should have showed him getting out of the Sarlacc pit. They should have done, bro. There's so much they should have done, and they kind of just made it seem like Boba's kind of soft, bro. And I don't even like Boba Fett to begin with. So if you're gonna do something like Boba, bro, you better make him go hard. Okay. The Krayt Dragon. I remember Buddy was talking about the Krayt Dragon thing earlier. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I fought a Krayt Dragon in Old Republic in that video game, and I remember him coming in and out of the cave and how big he was. Now, it doesn't make sense what Buddy said about how he barely buried it in the sand and the explosives, but to be honest, bro, that's how you had to do it in the game. You had to set all the explosives and you had to blow them up. Same thing when you're playing Knights of the Old Republic, and before you leave the first planet, when you have to fight the big monster, and he has to eat the grenade to die. So the only way to take them out, bro, is that's the only way to do. Like, if you were in the show and you had everything the Mando had, all the weapons, all the ammunition, everything, how else would you do it? There's literally not a better way for it to be done. You know what I mean? He already suggested coming in from the sky. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I loved episode 1. I did, because the dragon, the CGI, the story, just Mando rolling around with Baby Yoda, thugging it out, bro. I love it, dog. This little father-son story, I love it, bro. But Boba, why you throw him in there? You could literally take Boba, replace the dude's armor with the Mandalorian's armor, and you could just go back. Like, for what? Can you guys give me a good reason that you wanted to see him in there? Besides,
it's his time, man. It's totally.
I know Josh is getting a little hard on for the shit, but think about it.
It's his time, man. It's time for
I'm sorry.
Boba to finally have his
I'm
words,
sorry.
you know
I don't mean to rant on like this. My bad, dog.
Nah, he did.
Let me get with my man Vito for a second, because number one, I fucking love that energy. I love it.
Right.
I love that energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the man gives some very, very good points for why he's not really rocking with Boba. But here's the thing, right? The Boba Fett following, I think, is more rooted in the Legends and the EU, because in the EU they build out a whole fucking story for him. Like, in the EU, you know how he escaped the Sarlacc pit. You know what he was doing after that. And so, like, that's what I think where the Boba Fett following comes from. I'm honestly, myself, not that huge of a Boba Fett fan. I'm more of a fan of the fact that they're doing these callbacks, and that they bring in, these older characters in, so that you can see, to tie it into the original material. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me hype, is because there's continuity, and they're calling back to the original shit and tying it together.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Josh I. See, he's been waiting.
I just want to intersect real quick. I understand what's going on with the EU universe, but none of that even matters. If you want to talk about EU, bro, we could have done the real episode 7, 8, and 9 with the actual, like, Luke's kids and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, you could have. Be real with me, dog. Be real with me. If you didn't know of Boba, right? Could you replace Boba with any other Mandalorian, and it would still been a great episode?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Really?
I'll tell you. Wait.
Please,
I'll tell you exactly why they did it the way they did it, and it's because of the reaction that you're having right now, as to, like, what, how, where, I want more, and that's why, like, they're not going to give you any of that in this, because this isn't Boba's arc. This is Mando's arc. They're going to give that to you next year or in 2 years, when they announce the fact that he's going to get his own, pre-telling how he got out of the Sarlacc, why he like that. Exactly.
Dude, wouldn't it have been a lot smarter to do that in the first episode? Because, I mean, dude, like, I guess they just want to give a little bit of snippet, and it's like, here, smell the steak. You don't get to eat it yet. I understand where they're coming from, but, like, bro, I don't give a shit.
Turn off where it has show participants. So this should just be us two. I should fix it for you.
Okay, bet.
I can't stay on too long. I actually have to run
Okay.
plays.
Did Josh,
I'm sitting in the car with my homeboy, and he's looking at me crazy talking about this. He said I'm making him sick because we're like doing all this craziness. But I love y'all.
Right.
Y'all the man. I gotta go. I'm gonna be in the chat though, but I can't talk. Okay.
That's
Cool,
yeah,
man.
that's
We
cool,
appreciate
man.
you.
Good to have you on. I saw I had brought in Josh I, but I'm not sure if it entirely worked for him. If you can hear us, go ahead and pop back in on hold, and we will bring you back on so we can hear your opinion about that. But yeah, Vito came in pretty hot, man.
Yeah, man.
Vito came in hot and got everybody up in here triggered. I'm thinking everybody is really going to want Josh to make an example out of him if he come through on the Monday stream talking that same hot fire.
Oh man, look.
Oh no.
And that's the thing, right? Because I have to be real. I just totally disagree with his whole from a canon standpoint, the EU doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But the reason the EU matters now, or the relevance of the EU, is because what draws people into this shit now is they want to see how accurate of a depiction of what elements they pull in from the EU into this new canon. So it's like, if I'm a Boba Fett fan from the EU and I know his story inside and out, then I'm wanting to know, hey, did he escape the Sarlacc pit the same way he did in the EU? Are they going to build his story up the way that they did in the EU? Like, what direction are they going to take with him? What is his significance going to be in this new canon? Like, this is what they should have been doing with the new canon from jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what should have been going on with the new canon when we got episodes 7, 8, and 9. Like, that should have been it.
You gotta remember, Al, is that they didn't have anything to go on. Remember, Kathy said just a few months ago they finally found all this stuff that they could use.
Well, see, look, man, look, I see, I'm still feeling too good to let y'all do this to me today. I'm still feeling too good to let y'all do this to me today, Ryan. But you're right, man, and this is why, again, and I can talk about this very peacefully today because I'm on my light side shit. Roll me one Kenobi's feeling real good, so we can get into it today. So that's
the light side.
I got the light side, but not the light skin. No, shout out to Peter, Pennsylvania. What's happening, player?
Peter, Pennsylvania was good.
Coming for you, Nervenger. But yeah, man, like that's the thing with Kathleen Kennedy, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I go so hard at her leadership choices, because you say that now and it's like, well, what the fuck was the thought process behind throwing all of that aside anyway? You could have cherry picked what you wanted from the EU and adapted it. Like the whole thing now, like they said, they want to talk about Bane and they want to bring Bane, in now. You know, we getting Boba Fett, who was established in the EU. They're bringing some of those same elements are coming in now. They could have been doing this from the beginning and still made it its own. But this is, and again, kind of looping it back to the conversation we was having on Thursday about the man Yeezy. Like he said, it's like now that a corporation has a hold of it, they came out the gate and it was about, we need to turn a profit. You know, the suits at Disney was like, okay, you just bought this several billion-dollar franchise. We need some money. We need a return on our investment, and we need it now. So they didn't have time to really do that the way that they should have.
Speaking about money, I think we missed a couple super chats in the two-way here. I see one from CGM show earlier. He said, best parts about The Mandalorian are the Easter eggs are very subtle, and the focus is more on being a Western means now Star Wars fans can get into it.
Right.
So I thought that was a pretty good one there. And we got another one from George Harry. If it weren't for the popularity of Boba Fett, the show wouldn't even exist. First off, I want to say thank both of you guys for those super chats right there. And now, what do you think? What do you think about that? On that?
Well,
that was it for Boba Fett? The show wouldn't exist.
The George Harry, man, appreciate the super chat, man, but you wrong as fuck. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck because that's what we do over here with the afternoon crew, bro. Like, no, man, like Mandalorian.
I agree with
that. Now, if you had said that if it weren't for the popularity of Baby Yoda, it wouldn't exist, then you might have had a leg to stand on. But ain't nobody trying to see this show for Boba. Boba's the cherry on top, like the icing on the cake, bro. Like
Right. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't.
It's all the sprinkles that we
They
get
could have
now.
gave us a whole first episode with the same concept and left my man Cobb Vanth completely out of the picture. Like he could have showed up on Tatooine, did this whole thing, and they could have found some other way to kind of link him in, and it still would have been like, all right, that's not a bad first episode, but like I want to see where this is gonna go. Is he gonna find a Mandalorian or not? Another Mandalorian or not? But the fact that they are looping in these elements are what strengthens the quality of the show. Baby Yoda is the draw. Like Baby Yoda is did exactly what they expected him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I tripping, bro?
Yeah.
No, but I think he's saying from the get, if we didn't have Boba, none of this, like you know, all the backstory on what a Mandalorian was, like we wouldn't have any of that. No one would have cared.
You.
I see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where I think his. I think he's saying.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because if he didn't come on and talk with Vader about trying to find these guys back in the 70s, like there wouldn't have been that. Why does he wear that armor? What's his deal? What is he about? And now, you know, Filoni took it and then gave you all of the lore of.
Yes.
Right.
Now,
I think that's.
Then I owe Mr. Harry an apology, my good sir, because I did not realize the depth at which you were speaking. But now that it has been properly educated to me, sir, I am enlightened. Thank you. See, that's that Romy Wan Kenobi right there, boy.
Right.
Yeah, word. It could have gotten real dangerous.
That's that Romy one right there, boy. But no, like that's exactly, he's spot on it. Thank you for clarifying that for me, man. I appreciate you, because that's exactly what it is. And this is what we want to see as fans. Like, take these obscure references, these characters, these one-offs, like show me, you know, Anakin's pod racer now being converted into a speeder. No, I don't expect a normie to understand what that is. But for me, like for the sweaties, the diehards, like we live for that. That's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that, you know, and that's what makes the MCU so dope. Is because, yes, you watching these epic movies where they're, you know, trying to, you know, restore balance in the universe and all this and that. But then you get callbacks like old girl saying she want a cheeseburger and Happy telling her she gonna get all the cheese, and like us as like hardcore fans, like wanting to shed a tear because we like, damn, she like cheeseburgers like her daddy, man. Like, and people like, what the hell is the big deal with cheeseburgers? Like that, or you see the end and you got the kid from Iron Man 3 standing there when they, you know, paying respects to Tony Stark. Like, those are moments for us. I don't expect the normies to get that. I don't expect the normies to love Boba Fett. What I do expect, though, is for the creators to have enough respect for the hardcore fans that you do us justice by putting this kind of shit in the content. And that's what we're getting, and that's what makes it so dope.
Right, yeah. Right, especially after all this time. And to go on a tangent just a tad bit, it's not just Star Wars doing it finally now. You know what I'm saying? It feels like these creators are finally starting to get their fucking feet wet a little bit with some of the things that the fans have been asking for. And another thing that just goes to the root of the fact that Hollywood and all that stuff is just not as original as it first came out to be. You know what I'm saying? So now they're going to have to start giving us some of this lore that other people created outside of Hollywood and bring that in and make that more canon than it was, instead of you having to go read a comic or catch some kind of short. These are types of things that we should be seeing now. And now we got these streaming channels and stuff popping off. Oh, yeah. I think you're gonna get a heck of a lot more than just the Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what the nostalgia wave is a real thing, man. Like, these, you know, and like you said, I totally agree with your point on Hollywood, man, because they're a copycat industry. It's like one person, they establish one thing works, every studio is going to be riding with that. That's why you see all of a sudden, you know, once the MCU started doing their thing, that's why you see Fast and the Furious trying to get a universe. The Matrix trying to do a universe.
Right, yeah.
Lord of the Rings is doing doing their thing. Game of Thrones is trying to do a spinoff. Like, all of that shit, man. It's a copycat industry. And so you spot on when you say this is kind of forcing these studios to start listening to fans, because you can only start feeding people the same regurgitated shit so often before we start to check out. So then, you know, you can have your metrics and your demographics, and you can do your studies to show what audiences are responding to, and that'll only get you to a certain place. But if you want to get into that MCU status, you have to have a really good marriage between both the data and what the people want to see. It's got to be a marriage, and you got to look at it that way.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
most definitely.
and that definitely goes into like exactly what the Mandalorian is like, and like what I was saying, like we're watching two different shows.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we love this stuff and we're going to watch it, but they need to tell stories that are going to appeal to the masses and to make it the #1 show. So we're all ready for like, oh, episode 2. What are they gonna do with Boba? I bet you nothing. Like, you know, they're going right. People are gonna go nuts.
Right.
Like, right. Like, how are you not gonna pay this off? You know, like that's we saw it last year when they would like go somewhere else. And I know, like Josh was saying this morning, you know, that he doesn't see any way that he gets off of Tatooine with having the armor, right? Saying something like that. And it's like, maybe I don't like. That's what's so fun about this show is we have absolutely no idea what if he's leaving or not with the armor, and that's what's like. Are they going to do Jesus Christ? What's John Carlos's character?
Moff Gideon.
Yeah, like, are they going to do his deep dive? Because you got to remember, all of the press leading up to it was him talking about the Darksaber, this, that, and the third, and they don't give you any of it in the first episode, which I found was very interesting. So, like,
you get that
you
pearl.
gotta think, right? Yeah. So I'm like,
pearl.
are you gonna get it next episode, the third? Are they gonna like stretch it out? Like, how are they? I'm very intrigued to see how they're planning.
Right. But before we give our takes on that, I see a lot of people here. I see a lot of people are enjoying Afternoon.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, let's get us some. Smash that like button for us, man. Let's get us at least 70. I see about 100 people in here. Let's
and shout to my man.
Grab you a little bowl of cereal and smash that like button.
Smash that like button, man. My man Tim he said, I feel like my IQ increases just by watching you guys.
Right.
Man, that's the After Dark / Afternoon formula, man.
Exactly.
Education plus stimulation equals adulation.
Yep.
It's the way, man.
Exactly.
Man, I am really
That's how we make that purple drink and that purple water.
There you
go. That's how that comes out.
Oh, man. And it's so beautiful and delicious.
It is. Exactly. It is.
I'm telling you, man.
On that education, I got to run, guys. It's been a pleasure.
That's what's up, Ryan,
yes, sir.
Man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Have fun, everyone.
Yes, be safe, man.
Don't get too crazy. You know, it's that full moon tonight. Tip your bartenders and your servers.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. That's why I'll be out later in my normal clothes, nerd venging. To protect everybody during this full moon.
Damn right.
While they drink their blue moons.
There you go. Man.
That's the formula.
I
only drink the purple drink because I can handle it.
That's it, man.
All day.
That's the only one that'll make you feel great, but still have you straight. That purple drink, man. Purple drink.
See what you did there.
Oh, yes. You see what I did there.
Yep.
Oh,
it's like my Folgers.
Yeah.
All right. So I see Will Bonin asks, he says, theory in what the pearl will be or do. Now, I remember we had some good theories and opinions on that pearl last night in the community stream.
Yes.
And it would be really great to see that pearl shape up to be something that could turn into a lightsaber that will rival the Darksaber. It doesn't have to create another Darksaber, but if it will at least rival it, that would be great to see. And I am kind of excited to see, like, if that's what it shapes up to be, who is going to wield that lightsaber? How is that going to come to fruition when they make it, and who are they passing it off to? Could it be Ezra? Could we see that one episode with Ahsoka where she gets that lightsaber?
Oh man!
Like,
see, now you get
what do you think?
Man, look,
I'm
telling you. So I didn't even know because I didn't play KOTOR. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the significance of the pearl until like we was breaking it down in the recap. But what I noticed immediately when I was watching that episode was the level of focus they put on that pearl when they snatched it up out of that Krayt dragon, right? And so then understanding and people kind of putting me up to what the history of that and saying that in the game, I believe people were saying that when you get that pearl out of the crate dragon, that pearl essentially turns into a kyber crystal. And right at that moment, I was like, oh, that pearl's got it. Something about that pearl's going to come back. And I know they were saying, well, they gave it to the sand people. It's their possession. Man, look, them sand people are bargaining for just about anything, man. If they come back and need to get if they need to come get that up off them, man, they're going to come back and get that up off them. So I just, again, that to me struck me as one of those Dave Filoni type little Easter eggs where you might dismiss it or not really pay much attention to it now. But then somewhere later on down the line, it comes right back full circle, and you like, oh, so that's what that was for. Like that's what I'm expecting, man. Like, and it's as far as who might wield the saber, there's so many possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like if Sabine shows up, you know she's got some lightsaber training. I honestly don't know if we get Ezra in this. I don't think we're gonna see Ezra doing too much. Like, I don't think Ezra's going to have a big part to play in the Mandalorian series, but in whatever spinoffs they do, that's where we'll get the Ezra action. I think if we get action from any of those Rebels characters in this season, it's going to be either Sabine or it's going to be Ahsoka. And it could be both, but it'll be one of them. Now, whether it'll be one of them to wield that saber, if it turns out that crate, that pearl ends up, you know, birthing or giving a kyber crystal, that I don't know. My first thought about it was maybe it ends up being something that Baby Yoda ends up wielding, not necessarily in this season, but kind of like one of those long-term down the road payoffs where we find out that crystal that is in his saber came from the pearl of that crate dragon from season 2. That's what I was expecting. It's like a long play with it.
Okay. Well, I see we got a few people waiting here on the hotline.
Oh, hotline.
And I'm gonna bring them in. I'm gonna start off with our favorite Mike motherfucking
Porter. Okay, what's happening, Mike?
Let's put you up in here.
Hey, how are y'all doing? Hey,
I'm doing all right.
Chilling.
Good. That's good to hear. And you guys, I haven't really said it. You know, I'm always excited when I get on. That's why I can't do call-in TV shows and everything. You guys are on fire. I mean, really, I really do appreciate what you guys do. Of course, I appreciate Josh. We all know that I kiss a lot of ass. But anyway,
we here for it, though, Mike. We here for it, bro. I appreciate it, man, for real.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Most definitely.
I do appreciate you, Al, and I tell Lavis on a daily basis I appreciate him.
That's what's up.
And Josh as well. And Ryan,
we friends, man. We friends.
And all my buddies in chat. I just really love this community. But real quick, I wanted to make a point. If I remember back when Collider was a thing and they were reporting, and that's where I used to get my movie news before Josh and before Adam from Fanjecture.
Mm-hmm.
They were reporting around Solo, I think, that there was going to be a Boba Fett project, whether it was going to be a movie or not. And when Solo fell down, everybody's like, well, why do we need a project? And it was other characters too. And I think what Filoni has done and Favreau has done is, if that's how I'm saying this, and everybody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what they did was make their own character, and they did think of Boba Fett, as kind of like a Mandalorian, kind of a bounty hunter, and and operate in that way. And so now they've gone full circle where they have created that basis, just like the original Star Wars movie created that basis. They're creating their own characters, and now they're what, going to do some of the characters from the animated and from the EU and everything like that, get all that involved, and now they can go ahead and make these character movies like now there's a go on Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I think they wanted to do that in the beginning, but when Solo messed up, now the Mandalorian has got something for them to build on where they can continue with those characters.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
But that's just my point, you know. So we weren't going to get Boba Fett. Now it looks like we are going to get Boba Fett. We got Boba Fett. So that's
yeah.
my point.
Nice.
What's up,
Awesome.
man?
Yeah, that's a
Mike
good
Porter's
point.
a real
Really
one,
good
man.
point.
Mike Porter is a real one.
Yeah, most definitely.
I appreciate
He always
that,
comes
guys.
through. He always comes through with the good takes, with the positive takes.
Yeah,
and
man.
and you know what? I'm gonna say downside takes, but what I mean by that is he has a good way of making people look at the downside as a positive. You know what I'm saying? People come in there and they be hating. He'd be like, "Nah, see this hate right here. You can flip that over and boom,
Yeah, man.
gives you all the love out of all that hate. He's
That's what we
good
need.
at cracking that
You
open.
know, I think.
Well,
if I may, just
okay,
for
go
a
ahead.
second,
Sorry,
just for
sorry,
a second,
Sorry.
I think I
Sorry.
just got an idea, Lavis. I think
What you got?
I think we need to start giving the truest of our Nerve Vision associates nicknames.
This
And-
I agree with.
And I think I have one for Mr. Mike Porter. I know we
What
call
you
him
got?
Mike motherfucking Porter, but he needs a nickname, and I think we call him Sir Glass Half Full.
I like that.
Sir Glass Half Full, man. When
Sir
we
Glass Half
get the
Full.
nerd, when we get the Nerve Engine jackets, man, get that embroidered on, man. Get on my man. He got to be Sir
Yes.
Glass Half Full, man. Because you're right, Mike.
That's GHF.
Mike will take lemons and make lemonade every
Hey,
day of the
with
week.
ice,
with
with
ice,
ice in it.
with ice and extra
With
sugar,
ice.
because you gotta have the sugar.
Yes. Transmutation. You just pulls it out the air and bloop.
Bam.
Get the glass, the lemonade, the
The
ice,
whole,
and the
the
extra
whole
sugar.
damn thing, bro. Like this.
Yes. And you got a light version too
Yes,
for
for the
diabetics.
diabetics.
How's it
Yes, you gotta
How's it
love it.
possible?
Damn,
I,
glass
I
half
like the
full.
glass.
My man.
I like the glass half full, but have united me with Sir Glass half
Oh yeah,
full.
man, you are an official
Well,
Nerve
you know
Engine
what?
night as far as I'm concerned,
Yes.
brother.
Yes. Yes.
That's
But
it.
you will get the official knighting from Josh
Oh, yeah.
Monday. He likes to knight the new Nerd Vengers, and he likes to knight the Nerd Vengers when we get the new badges and everything. So Monday, I'll be there. I'll remind him. I'll be like, "Hey, Sir Glass
Sir
half full.
Glass half
needs to
full.
be
Sir Glass
brought to
half
fruition."
full.
I like
I
it,
will
man.
Yes.
use that. I will use
All right.
that.
That's what's up.
We
Mike.
appreciate you being here,
I
Mike.
like
Real,
all the
man.
nicknames I'm
Yes.
getting. Yeah. Well, you
Most
know,
definitely.
I definitely appreciate this community. I really do. And the problem is with me is that I am a fan, and sometimes I forget to be objective, and I just see everything as, yay, this is so good, you know.
Right.
But and that's what happened with me when I watched the last Star Wars movie. But check with me 6 months later.
Right.
I feel
Right.
you so much on that.
Yeah.
So
I'm
much.
hoping I'm like you when I grow up.
I
for sure.
shake my head every time I go back. I did like a real quick Instagram post when when I went to see Rise with my daughter, and I was so hyped coming out of that movie because it was Star Wars and it was, you know, that whole experience of seeing it with my child. And I watched that shit
Right.
now and look at myself like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, what the hell was on my mind that night?
It was enjoyable.
Was I on the purple
Right.
drink that night? Because I was like, that's like when you go to the club and the lights is off, and then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks later, it was like the lights came on in the club on episode 9. And I was like, oh,
This is
don't
it.
call me. I
Right.
will call you, and don't ever
Right.
ever come by
Ever, right.
here.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
Right. All right. I see we got a couple more people in the hotline.
Thanks,
Go
guys.
ahead and
I appreciate it.
For sure, Mike.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you, man.
Take it easy. All right.
we'll go ahead and pop in King Ape.
Oh,
Bring in King Ape there. Can you hear us there, King Ape? He's been sitting and waiting. Let's
patient.
see.
I know it too.
Right. Sitting patient. And
Am I on?
there he
There we
goes.
go.
Yeah. There we go. And real
What's up?
fast, I'm also going to bring in the Godfather. Well, he's been sitting here waiting as well.
Oh.
We got King Ape and
And the
Godfather
Godfather. Okay.
on the hotline.
Hotline.
Hey, we need to get us like a little siren or a little light that flashes. Or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
when
man.
when
We
we on
got
the hotline.
we put in the order, man. You know it take Wallace a minute to get shit together for us.
I
Man.
know. He right there with Chet
We've been
sometimes.
having. I'm
but
gonna have to talk to him a
he
little
try-
after the show about these technical
Yeah.
difficulties we've been having, man. You've been blacking in and out on the screen on.
You
the
know what
button.
he calls them? He calls them technical difficulties because he can't tell if he did it or not.
Right there, you go. That's all right. We're gonna call him out on it after this.
Most def. You know he a nerd venger all the way.
All the way.
So what's up, guys? What's good? What y'all
What's
got?
happening?
What's up,
got
Godfather?
for
man?
us
What's
today?
going on with your
Just dropping
salutations?
in on a Saturday afternoon to say hi to everyone.
Exactly.
What's up, man?
Afternoon.
You
This
dressing
is
up?
Jonathan Incognito, using my Discord name, Jonathan from the Nerd Vengers.
Oh, okay,
Hey,
Jonathan.
okay. What's up? Yeah, I thought I saw you in here.
I got a Discord handle, it's a little different, but yeah, just super hyped
Hey,
on the
we all do.
Mandalorian stuff. Appreciate you guys
Oh, yeah.
putting on the stream, and you guys are killing it with rounding out some of the theories and stuff. Talking out with the group, it's just awesome.
That's what's
What's
up,
up?
man.
That's
We
what's up.
appreciate
We're here
that, man.
for it.
We appreciate
I'm here
that.
for it. You got any takes or any theories, predictions you think they'll come out of Mandalorian episode 2, season 2,
Man,
episode 2?
I definitely got a couple for the further down the line and kind of some stuff that was going on in the first show. I was rewatching season 1 and I noticed I was mentioning this morning, but some of the shots in parts where he's walking around Tatooine, if you look in the alleys, it looks like he's being followed through the marketplace almost in season 1. So it kind of maybe seems like his presence is already known by Boba Fett on the planet, and Boba Fett's just
Right.
laying low.
Mm.
You got to figure he was a pawn of the Empire. You know, he has no people of his own in the bounty hunter culture. So he was just a pawn of Darth Vader. After the collapse of the Empire, there's probably some people that want to get back at him. So he was probably laying low on Tatooine. I think that's just all part of his plan. He saw that stuff going on with the armor, just waiting for his chance to pounce. But I think he's been kind of watching the whole thing develop with Din Djarin on Tatooine for a while now. Also, you know, with that Pearl thing, I'm really curious where they're going to take that twist. So I love where you guys are going with that, and everyone bringing up the game stuff and the further canon. That's all just awesome information. Why I love coming on these things. I think later down the line, the Mythrol is going to play a key element in the show. He got a toy made after him from like Funko Pops. There was a Funko Pop leaked with like an Baby Yoda with like an egg canister that was seen in the trailer.
Okay.
So if you see that trailer, right, if you look in the trailer, they're walking through the port with a bunch of squid-looking dudes, but Mando is following someone so close. He's protecting these two people, and there's one with the blue head and one with the red head, and they're carrying that egg canister. So that egg canister is someone's offspring that's important. I think that's the Mythrol,
Okay.
and the red one is a female Mythrol, and I think the female is royalty that he got like knocked up on the side kind of thing, and he's on the run. That's why he had a bounty on his head. He had money in the first one. I think he's like a prince, like a prince, like a suitor. You know what I mean? Like and the princess got pregnant by him or something. So I think something's gonna happen there. There's gonna be something with these eggs and the Mythrols, but I'm just diving off the deep end because I cannot wait till next week. I'm dying already.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, just for us normies, now some of these lore stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like when you plug in these planets and some of these creatures and stuff, we don't necessarily know what that is. So, a Mythrol, is there any kind of
That's
way that you
the
can,
blue dude that was played by
Right,
Horatio
okay.
Sanz in the first one. His first
Right.
bounty, right? So he goes at that bounty, and the guy's like, "Oh, you know," he's like, "Hey, I can give you some credits."
right?
The Mythrol's not on his own planet. He's definitely
Right.
dressed like warmer. He's probably from a water planet. He looks aquatic. He looks like a newt or like a fish, a catfish kind of looking dude.
Right. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
eggs are
no,
being
got
carried.
the
His
image
eggs
up
are being
here.
carried in a water canister. It looks like, so they're probably like fish eggs. But when you see that scene in the trailer, you'll see he's like a blue-headed guy, and he looks like he has some sort of
Yeah.
like covering on his head. And then the other one's a
Okay.
red one, but Mando's following him so close. He's not just like walking behind him. He is literally like guarding them. And that's the scene where they see Sasha Banks kind of like over in the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think there's some setup going on there as well.
Yeah, us normies, we need both color and what type of sea creature it looks like.
Right.
The Mythrol's blue. He's like a blue catfish.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely.
He was the first bounty.
So why do you feel like that is significant? Like why would they choose a Mythrol?
I just
For
think it's
that
like a side thing, and they already have
Okay.
the character. They cast Horatio Sands back into episodes, so he like came back obviously as part of it. They showed him escaping from a prison. Maybe they're breaking out like the princess. I don't know. I really feel like they're gonna work it into like one of the side episodes, one of the filler episodes. Like he has to go on this sub quest to get some X piece that will advance the larger quest that he did in this episode type thing.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's just small filler,
Mhm.
and there's not much known about these Mythrol characters. They can write it as they go. There's no one can say like, oh, that's not canon. That's not the planet they're from. Like, there's nothing on these.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes good sense. Makes some good sense. Got some intelligent people coming on here with some good takes. Now, I don't know about Godfather, but I know at least
I don't got any good takes yet.
I'm curious to know.
how you feeling about it?
Yeah,
Though?
there you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're here, so obviously you felt something from the Mandalorian. What was your
Actually
thoughts about
no,
what you got?
I'm here because I just got done doing another video session at my company, and I was finishing up my Punisher jacket, and I saw that you guys were streaming and thought I'd hop on and say hi. I was hoping we would have video here, but looks like you guys are hogging that.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
we waiting on Wallace to get the feed set up, man. We'll have it next week.
Yeah,
man. We got.
Yeah, well, it's
work that out.
at the same time, it's the hotline, so you kind of call in and talk on the hotline.
Yeah,
so
I know.
yeah. So that's how that goes.
It's all good though, Godfather. We
Plus,
love
we
you.
don't
Man.
want we don't want any crazy Discorders coming on here. And
Oh yeah, man. I don't know if my kill button would work that fast. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't trying to get us blacklisted. Some of these nerve engines out here be tripping.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? They come back and they jump in that purple pool and they come out a whole different person sometimes.
That's why I just made sure to identify myself as soon as possible.
Right, yeah.
I'm a creepy lurker.
We feel you, bro. We feel you.
Well, in that case, I'm going to take off my Punisher mask and my my leather jacket because it's a little hot in the office.
Oh man,
I like the visual.
Yeah.
I like the visual.
That's what's up.
I did send over some pictures for everyone, so
I'm wearing my Clone Trooper helmet right now.
Yeah, I got the joints you sent me, man. We about to transition into that here in just a minute. I think. Well, we got we'll go another to about 5:30 your time, Lavish. You feeling that?
Yeah, I can stretch a little bit after 5. I can keep going a little past after 5.
A matter of fact, while we got him on the hotline, man, let's go ahead and transition and bring up some of the costumes that we got to show. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Why don't we go ahead and do that?
The question is, do you have the one I just sent over in the text?
In the text? No, but I can sure grab it. 1 second. Let me go ahead and do that. And
while
we do that, let's pull up one first over here. Now,
yeah, matter of fact, go back and pull up that one when he was Bravo.
You had a question for me on that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There we go.
Let him explain himself.
There we go.
On the Thorn Fogger over here. Yeah.
What I'm not looking forward to.
I need a slight adjustment there. Al.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
We don't we aren't eating the big salads over here.
Right. See that. We see that. So now what's popping? What's going on? Is that a Fresca you holding? You got a Fresca over there?
That is an orange cream ale.
Orange cream ale.
Delicious.
Got you.
Thor's into the microbrews, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Sorry, I feel that. Okay, so what's good with the hair? How come the hair don't match your beard?
The Johnny Bravo wig?
Yeah.
That was at the end of the night when it was nice and poofy.
Gotcha. Okay. I see you over there.
The best part is Mjolnir is actually a full tool set.
Is it?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that Mjolnir completely pulls apart, and it's actually the handle is the handle of a hammer.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That is what's up. Most definitely. Okay, so we see that you right up here with the Black Panther mask. That's what I'm seeing.
Sir.
Oh yeah.
What was your
Mm-hmm.
what was your inspiration on that one?
Let me
So
bring that Black Panther back up for us really quick.
yeah,
What do I need inspiration for on that? Come on, man. It's
Already, man. Already.
Wakanda forever,
I
man.
just want to hear it from you. I just want to hear it from you. That's all.
I do admit I bought that after he passed. I was like, I want to snag this now, and
I feel that.
they sit in my
Oh, yeah.
office. That and the Punisher sit in my office behind me, of course, with Deadpool's head also. So
That's dope,
Right, I
man.
bet you Deadpool's back there talking mad shit about that. Oh, so you got the Black Panther mask. Oh, I'm no good for you anymore, huh? Yeah.
Right.
he just sees that he's not the only head I'm collecting.
Right. Right. Hey, I could probably say some other shit he would probably say, but nah, I'm gonna let that go.
You gonna let that slide.
We don't need to get him on the
I'm gonna
afternoon
let
stream.
that slide.
There's
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
watching.
Then we had the Punisher, looking clean.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Did you get that?
Exactly.
So, Al, you gotta throw the one up that I sent you in text because I
No,
just
I didn't-
finished.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, he got the whole jacket
Yeah,
and everything
no, I
down
didn't-
there.
Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure because I didn't see it. Ah, there we go.
Now I'm liking this because it kind of looks like the Punisher meets Iron Man in a way, and
Gotcha.
that would be a good what if episode to see.
It's Punisher War Machine from Future Fight, I think.
Ah, okay, but still, yeah, that would still be a good what if episode to see if they were ever do
Yeah.
like what if Iron Man became the Punisher. You know how like that would be War Machine on 2000. Matter of fact, it'd be War Machine on 9000.
Yes.
I see we
Like,
got
for real.
a $2 super chat in the two-way here from Jonathan Velasquez. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. He said, thanks for the great stream. Love a good nooner.
I was waiting for it.
Right. You know, somebody was gonna do it.
Oh,
Appreciate
yeah,
you,
most
man.
def. We knew it was coming.
Most def for sure. Did you already get that image for us?
I'm
that
trying
they
to pull
popped
it.
in
I'm
there?
trying to pull it down right now. I'm having a slight technical difficulty trying to get it to.
Yeah, see, Wallace will set you up, man.
Wallace is like slacking today, man. I don't know what happened, bro, but I don't think he was awake when we started this stream, man.
Right. I'm gonna have to call him. I'm gonna talk about this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get with him and address that. We're gonna have to get with him.
He's lucky he worked third shift. He's lucky he worked third shift. Third shift he does pretty good. That's why After Dark works so well.
Mm-hmm.
But this nooner, I don't know if he was ready for that.
There we
He was
go.
ready for that. Ah, okay, good deal.
We got it up now.
Awesome. I see you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man.
You see Gray here. She said, I love all the costumes. Yes. Yours was a great one too. We saw yours off on Thursday.
Yeah, we can go
Anybody
back to it.
who
Let's
missed any
go
of
back and
those.
show us some love, man.
Right.
Let's go back and show Grace some love.
That's
Where we at?
clean though on the jacket though. I'm feeling that. Totally feeling that.
There we go.
Some great stuff right there.
There we go.
Awesome. Yeah.
Killing. I'm trying to find out where I can get that blaster though. I need to know where I can get that
Yeah.
blaster because that blaster's
Yeah,
go hard.
Gray. Come up off that info, Gray, because that blaster is pretty dope, man. I'd probably be a little Han Solo or something like that if I had me a little blaster like that.
Mm-hmm.
Most def.
Yeah.
Black Mayne Solo.
Black Bane Solo. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Now we had some other. We had a few more I wanted to share. Now these aren't necessarily Halloween costume, but these some cosplay joints that I had in the Rolodex, so I thought we'd throw them out. Now this right here, we all know who this man is. My man on Hoth right here, Josh Lucas himself on Hoth. Got the Hoth
so Josh
Solo
the Jedi.
jacket. Yeah, Josh the Jedi looking clean, doing his thing, if you know what I mean. Like, boy, I remember, man, like that was, man, wild times, man. We had a blast.
And look at him now out there. He's out there fighting Disney and the battle destroyers and all this types of shit now.
Yeah, doing this damn thing out there.
You've seen it.
Now these cats.
You've seen it come.
I was loving this, man. They had the Muppet Stormtroopers out here,
Oh man,
like killing it.
Oh,
that's
hell
the
yeah.
crew right
Yeah,
there.
man. Got Gonzo as
That's the
Darth
whole crew
Vader,
right
bro.
there.
Like they had the whole joint. Had the whole joint going, man. I was
They
cracking.
had good size too.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. Yeah, they was cracking it. They was killing it, man. Boys was killing it.
I think the animal in the end is my favorite one.
Oh yeah, man.
He's rocking it with the choker and
Yeah.
chain. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Wildly, boy. They got them little beady pupils too. He was feeling good out there on that con.
Wasn't he
floor.
though?
Boy was feeling it, wasn't he, man? Wasn't he?
Wasn't he though? Hey,
Yeah.
But there's
I've been
no
told
love
to
for there's no love for Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, for
Nobody
Kermit,
cares about
everybody,
me.
everybody love Kermit though, man. Everybody love Kermit.
Miss Piggy said I need to keep it down whenever she's not around. So
Look, and then
it's
low
okay.
key, I ain't even pay attention to this the first time I saw it, and I damn sure didn't see it in purpose. But my man got Vader on his leg, even got the little rat, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah, I was
notice
keeping
that
that.
joint, man. I did not notice that. That is too cool.
Right.
Yeah,
Wearing them Converses too.
yeah, got on them old school chucks.
Yeah. I mean,
They was getting it in,
rocking
man.
it.
Let me
Okay,
see.
yeah, they thought of everything.
Yeah, now these cats, you want to talk about going hard, boy. Like, I'm saying, look at, you got two Vaders. And the Samurai Vader over here, though, like that's next level right there, man. What you thinking, man? That's
Yeah.
next level.
Yeah, he came through. He came through on that. It probably heats up and still cut you just like a lightsaber
Just
would.
like a
That was
lightsaber.
clean.
You know, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. Like, they was walking through there deep that day, man. It was crazy. It was
I
crazy.
know, man. They be gearing up.
Oh,
They totally
bro.
be gearing up.
It was so serious. It was like I was just floored every time you turn around. You saw another costume. You was just like, oh, see, man, I got to step my game up. Like, they doing it for real, for real.
Right. Yeah.
man.
Like me, I'm gonna have to tailor up because
Mhm.
I put this together myself, but it looked
That's
like
what's
they out there went back a long time ago.
Yes.
Brought back some of that force with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do
Then
a little better.
This gave old Roby Wan a chuckle right here. Roby Wan was feeling this one. You got my man. I'll zoom it a little bit. Man, Chewy. But he got on the average Joe's volleyball outfit, bro. I was like, I see you, Chewy, holding the dodgeball in his hand. I was like, man, Chewy ain't ready to get it in like that for real. Oh man, but yeah, that was hilarious.
Hey, I'm feeling that too.
He was getting it. Then
He could have been a globetrotter. Could have
in another life, right? Another life. Then
Right. You think that's stilts or is he that tall?
Oh man, no, he might have. I don't know if those were stilts, bro. I think that dude was that tall for real.
He is that tall?
I think he was that tall, bro. Like seriously.
It's probably Shaq.
You know,
It's me,
could have
Shaq.
been. I'm out here trying to get a cheeseburger and some general
Some
insurance.
fries, you know.
I'm out here
Right.
promoting my insurance and my icy hot.
He was
Hell
in
yeah.
that Huey movie too. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I have to check it out.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. I see that. I see we got some more people coming in on the
On the hotline.
on hold at the hotline. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
bring in Obi. Let's see what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Obi Miss Kenobi.
Oh, it's my Jedi brethren.
Yes.
Salutations, good sir. I hope that
Obi
the day
Mish, can
finds
you
you in
hear
good
us?
spirits.
It looks like you're still muted.
Oh yeah, we got to get you to unmute for us.
Get
Got to
you
get
to
you to
unmute.
unmute.
Bring you back in. They can kick them back out. Let's bring them back in here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could hear us, you gotta unmute yourself.
Word.
Nope, keeps kicking it back out. I don't see. Well, we're gonna keep trying that.
And some honorable.
Sit tight.
Here's some honorable
Easy and
mentions from Thursday when we did the costume reveal.
Yeah.
Got to show some love to the homie Ryan.
For sure.
All right.
I mean,
Sorry, guys.
oh, there we go.
There you go.
We got our man in.
Yeah.
There you go. What's
Not,
up?
not used to using Discord, but this is great. So
That's what's up.
Yep. But yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate it. I actually wanted to bounce
problem.
back to the Boba Fett
Sure.
Yeah, man. Do
conversation.
your
earlier.
thing.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I have the
for
music
sure.
playing in my ear real quick. How do I turn that off? Or
From that would be your end. It sounds like you have the stream still playing. You just want to like mute that, pause that.
all
And,
right. All right, I'll just okay, 1 second. All right, sorry.
Ryan's like,
All
why are
right.
we doing this again?
Okay,
You
it's
knew we was
fine.
coming
Yes.
back to
I'll
that,
wait.
Ryan. You knew I wouldn't let
Anyway.
that slide.
All right, you good over there, Obi?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we got
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So anyway, it's interesting with Boba Fett in the sense that he's the connection back to the original. He knows Luke, he knows all these other Jedi. So
Right.
I think that he'll be able, and he met Ezra when he was a kid. So I think that there's a lot of context that he'll be able to provide to Mando because Mando's looking for Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. For
So
sure.
yeah, just wanted to make that point. I wanted to jump in earlier, but it's my first opportunity too.
No, you good,
Oh,
brother.
that's
You
good.
good.
No,
But no, that's a damn
yeah,
good point.
yeah.
And I think that's the thing that, like I said, is gonna make this so dope is that we're looking at, we geeking out because we've got Boba, but we don't even realize on what scope or what scale he's of importance he's going to have with the story moving forward. And I think considering the fact that we've got rumors that, they're doing a Boba spinoff, that means he's going to have I would think, a pretty significant impact to the story and the plot overall. So I'm just anxious to see how that goes down and what that means, what that's going to mean for the rest of the season, man. I can't wait.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
absolutely. I
For
also
sure.
wanted to say how convenient it is that they had shoot, I'm forgetting his name, but the actor, right? I mean, like Boba Fett is a clone of his original, Django.
Mm-hmm.
So same actor. I just think it's very convenient for the general production side for Star Wars that they can pull in the same actor because it literally is the same person in a certain sense.
Right. And that's the thing is I damn sure wouldn't mind seeing Captain Rex if they want to bring or say that there are other exiled or clones in seclusion, if there's still some floating around, like that would be dope. Like give me as much of it as you want to throw at me because I'm here for all of it. So yeah, that would be dope for real.
For sure. Real fast, I see we got a $9.99 super chat, a 2-way from Geologist B. What's up, man?
What's up?
Appreciate
that.
Just showing some brotherly love. Did you see the costume photo I sent on Twitter? Naruto all day. You two have a wonderful, blessed day. Appreciate that. I'm not sure which Twitter did you send it to. We could try to find that out. Maybe we can pop that on
we
here
try
real
to get
quick.
that on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I see Jonathan Velasquez says, got to see that Naruto run. Hey, now Al, they do that in 2K, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, 2K notorious for it, man. Like they got all kind of little special walks and runs for the characters, dude. It'd be a trip watching these cats running around out there on the little neighborhood area, man. It's funny as hell.
Oh yeah, like for sure. See Xavier Morales, he said they need to stop messing around and give Tone Loc a character. I can see that.
Man,
Probably make him another little Quill.
Right? Yeah, I feel like he'd be too smooth, man. That voice,
he would be.
That voice is so smooth, man. Like, oh man.
He'd have to be like a droid or something like that. Something where they can say they programmed that kind of smoothness into him. It can't just
say he's programmed it right. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to program that in there. That's way too smooth. Maybe
doubt.
IG-12. Come back as IG-12 or something like that.
No doubt.
Totally see that. So if you got anything, we'll still going in on the hotline.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got anything else for the
Mandalorian, if you want to next few minutes,
but
yeah, if we got any last minute people want to jump in on the hotline, and definitely holler at us.
Right.
Let us know.
Appreciate you, OB.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
Good
man.
chatting.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. We enjoy doing this with the hotline.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
all right.
Most definitely.
We try. All righty. Shoot. What we got going on up in Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm down with that though for a Tone Loc. I
Give him a
think we're
character.
still getting some stuff.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Tone Loc though, man. Like I'm here for it if they would do something like that, man. But I could just hear that man's voice, and I'd just be dying laughing, man. Like that's because I'm.
Oh yeah,
'cause
yeah.
That's gonna take me back to like the Sea Bear and Jamal days. Like I don't know if y'all know nothing about that, but like, man, I remember this dude being like a voice of a teddy bear in a cartoon, man. Like, it's just,
Hey, he was in the Bebe's Kids.
and Bebe's
the
Kids.
baby.
Yeah, he was the baby of Bebe's Kids,
Baby.
man.
Yep. He was in
Mhm.
I'm not sure if he was in both, but I know he was in Pet Detective.
Oh
Ace
yes, he
Ventura.
sure was. He sure was.
Tone
Forgot
Loc.
about that
Yeah.
too. Yep.
My man was getting it in. Was totally getting it in.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
I see Vito's over here asking to get thrown back on. If you want to check in the After Dark Discord, we got a couple more submissions from I believe it was from Jonathan Velasquez or
Okay.
yeah. So let me go ahead and pop Vito back in here, see what he got to say. Better not be on no trash there, Vito. They already talk about banning you, man. You better be come back on here to apologize. And tell Josh,
Nah, man.
tell Josh you're sorry.
Yo, I haven't seen Josh in the chat. I was wondering if he was gonna come back and be like, "Hey, I know that's just like it's a hero and shit. It's Boba. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Boba's a good guy. He's all right. I mean, even though I would never, ever, ever pay money to see a Boba Fett movie in my life, to be honest, bro, like I hate getting on this rant about Boba Fett, bro. But I feel like if I bring that shit up, I'm gonna start talking about Kathleen Kennedy, and her name's like Candyman. You say that shit 3 times, and something crazy might happen.
Hey,
Right. That's why they
You
stopped
ain't
at
ever lied.
TKs. That's why they stopped at TKs.
You ain't
I heard
never
her middle
lied.
name start with a K too. So you gotta be careful.
Much luck. There was one thing I wanted to ask before I got cut off though. So what are we out of the next few episodes besides like Ahsoka and all the craziness? What are we really looking forward to? Like what are we really looking forward to with Baby Yoda and with Din, whatever his name is. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Also, my greatest thing that I want to see, bro. I want to see him become a Jedi some way. I want to see him be like the first Mandalorian to make the Darksaber and wield it, and I want to see him take over the Mandalorian, learn the ways of the Jedi, bro. Him and little Baby Yoda thug it out, bro.
Thugging out.
Think about it, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda would be able to teach him the ways of the Jedi soon. I mean, not soon, but who knows, bro?
Right.
Like
Well,
instead of seeing like the whole interdimensional world thing, I mean, bro, that's too much cosmic. You know what I mean? Leave that to Marvel. So what I would like to see is definitely these Mandalorians start learning the ways of the Jedi, because in my opinion, those are some of the 2 best things in Star Wars right now: is Mandalorians and Jedis. You combine them into one person, bro. People are gonna orgasm themselves, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, if they, I swear to God, bro, they give Boba Fett Jedi powers, I'm gonna stop watching the show, dog. I swear to God, yo.
Right.
But I'm dying,
Hey.
and also, you know what else I want to see? I want to see a time skip. So you guys remember the little scene they had in the trailer? How the guild leader guy, it has gray hair. And he's with the I can't remember names right now, bro. I'm a little high, but you know who I'm talking about, right? The guild leader, the black guy. And then when we seen him in the trailer, all his hair was gray. His top of his head was gray and his beard was gray. Remember that?
Oh, he's talking about my man.
Yeah, I can't remember his name right now.
Who you got? Al, when we did our little personality.
Oh, he's a Grief Card. Yeah.
Yeah. So remember when you seen him in the trailer with Homegirl and he pulled back up onto the planet, all his hair was gray,
Yeah,
bro.
he looked older.
That's gonna take some time. Right. So I think that some kind of good time gap has to pass. I want something to happen to Mando to where he gets like trapped, like Boba's about to just jack his ship, jack his armor, leave him stranded on Tatooine, and then he's got to build himself back up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or do you guys think that Boba's gonna kidnap Baby Yoda and leave him stranded?
Do you guys even think go both ways? It could probably go both ways on that.
Do you guys, between opinions, do you guys seeing Boba being helpful towards him or harmful towards him?
Right. See, that's always been the kind of question, especially one of the ones that I have, because everybody's like how Boba Fett is so savage, and how he's ready to take people out. But I'm watching him in this Mandalorian so far, and plus he's been absent throughout the years. It's like now he's kind of sitting back. So what kind of Boba are we getting here? But as far as like the whole thing, even when she's saying maybe he might, if they give him Jedi powers or whatnot, I don't know. I mean, I think that would be really cool, especially with the time that the Mandalorian himself is actually spending with Baby Yoda. There's no saying that he can't pay
Yoda's
attention.
Boba start doing some Jedi things.
Say what?
Bro, if Boba starts like lifting objects with his mind and stuff, I'm turning the show off. I'm gonna be like, they done Kathleen Kennedy this show. It's over now, bro. I know for a fact Filoni wouldn't do something that stupid, bro. But I want to see an arc, and that's what they should build towards to. Because look at Ray, bro. Got what, like 10 minutes of training, and she can block. I want to see it, man, and to become.
I think we might have lost my man.
I'm about to say, it sounded like we losing him. I didn't know if it was just me experiencing that.
No, that was I think that's the whole thing across. I'm starting to see some wonkiness going around here with Wallace, man. We need you to get it together, Wallace.
Yeah.
We got to talk after this, Wallace.
Yep,
I know it's
told
the
you,
first
this is
one,
afternoon.
man. I know it's the first afternoon, man, but that don't mean you get to sleep till the afternoon, bruh.
Right. He was spitting all that hot fire again.
Them flames, them yoga flames, man.
Yeah. So I got to just do some yoga, calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Quit spitting the flames.
Yeah.
For sure. So I seen somebody in the two-way ask, it said, what kind of crystal is in a dark saber? And from what I see here, it says in the TV show The Clone Wars, and it's a follow-up in Rebels, the dark saber is an ancient Jedi weapon made from the special and rare black kyber crystal. So one of the last remaining dark sabers ends up on Mandalore, where it is wielded by several people, both force sensitive and non-force sensitive. So it is still a kyber crystal. But I guess what we can ask as the next question is, where do kyber crystals come from? So for us normies, let me see if I can find us a little more of a knowledgeable answer on that. And it might answer some of these theories that we have.
Yeah, man.
Now it says kyber crystals are rare, force-attuned crystals that grew naturally and are found on scattered planets across the galaxy, including the planet Lum, if I'm saying that right.
Ilum.
Ilum, it is okay. It's hard to tell. Capital I and lowercase L, they both look exactly the same.
No doubt.
Thinking. So where Jedi Padawans would come as part of their rite of passage to build their lightsabers.
Yeah. So one of the interesting things about Ilum is that if you go back and one of the episodes that you get to see in Clone Wars is some of the Padawans kind of going through this journey to get their kyber crystal. And they've got to go to this planet Ilum, and Yoda's kind of guiding them through that. So you see that, and then ultimately we actually see, and this is one of those oh shit moments for the normies, but we actually see the planet Ilum in the sequel trilogy, in episode 7, as a matter of fact, because the planet Ilum actually gets taken over by, I can't remember if it was the Empire first or the First Order, but they essentially rob it of all of its kyber, and it turns into Starkiller Base. So the planet Ilum actually becomes Starkiller Base. So yeah, and then of course we know you know what happened to Jeddah if you saw Rogue One. So yeah, man, it's it's definitely some lore behind those crystals and getting and the path to getting those. And it's my understanding, I think, and everybody's understanding at this point in the lore where we are with Mando, that those crystals are rare as shit. Like they're just not as abundant as they were during the Clone Wars in that time period. So to get your hands on one period, like a fresh one, which is why again I think there's going to be something with that pearl, is because of the fact that kyber crystals themselves are extremely rare at this point, I believe.
Yeah. I see T-Red popped in here and you try to give me some shit talking about, come on, Lavis, man. We all know that I'm a Star Wars normie. I don't bust out the the thesaurus and all the encyclopedic knowledge that comes with knowing about
Nah, man,
Star
you the
Wars
DC
lore.
Connect, man. We know what this is. You the DC
Right,
Connect. You
right,
got that on lock. I got the Star Wars
right.
on lock. You know, I'm still getting, still trying to get to, that Josh level of Jedi knowledge, man. I'm not a Padawan learner or
Right.
nothing like that, but I'm still, trying to get there myself. So, and it's a
You're
lot of
you're
it, man.
adept. You're at least adept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're very
yeah.
adept.
Yeah, I consider myself to be at least night
I'm
level.
a,
I don't know if I'm. I
right.
mean, granted,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
very right.
I don't think Josh has granted me the rank of master just yet. But I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
You have to what we should do is we should set it up. You and Josh on stream. Maybe I'll be in a little middle like a judge and see how much knowledge. He'll ask you questions and I'll keep tally of it, and maybe we can get you up on that master level.
Yeah,
man.
we can start the
I
trials,
think you're
man.
ready.
I think I'm ready for the trials. I think Roll Me One
think you're ready
Kenobi
for
could handle it, man.
Jedi. Yes, from Josh the Jedi. I think we can get that.
Do or do not.
More
There is
on
no
it.
try.
Right, most definitely. I guess we can take it back to the after dark pool hall. I see
Yeah.
Geologist came back and he said he tweeted that to the Den of Nerds. So if you could drop that, are you part of our Discord? You can come and drop that in the After Dark channel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could do that before we decide to get up out of here, we will definitely show the people
Yeah.
what you working with
Yeah,
there. Let
we
me go ahead. I'm gonna drop the link in there one more time just in case you're not on our Discord, Geologist. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in there, you're gonna go to the After Dark channel and just drop it in there. I see actually, Al, if you go to there now, I
Okay.
believe Velasquez dropped a few little art things in there. They actually look pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Feeling those in there.
In the
Yeah.
After Dark chat.
The After Dark channel, yeah, on the Discord.
Yeah. The last thing I see
Should
is
be
from post from King Ape. I see the joints from Grand Guru that I had put up like a minute
Right,
ago.
yeah.
Oh, those.
Did you already put those
Yeah,
up?
those
Okay.
were up with the arms.
Yeah.
We had those up here just a few minutes ago, but I could bring
Gotcha,
that
gotcha.
back. That's no thing.
You guys are politicking over here in the two-way because I seen Trev over there trying to give me shit. You know what I'm saying? Chet boys, man. You gotta keep that Chet boys, okay? I came through at the end, okay? Okay, Trev, you was busting out all of those nerd card questions.
Mm-hmm.
And we got through it. And I came through in the clutch with the James Bond. I came in what I knew, okay?
Word.
Give me no shit about that, man.
Yeah, man,
Give me
that
no
arm
shit.
is fresh, man. Like that's fresh.
Yeah,
I was
most
digging
def-
that. I was digging
most
that. Yeah, and then he got the
Magneto helmet.
Magneto helmet, the
Yeah,
white
yeah,
wolf
that was
arm
pretty
from
cool.
Black Panther. Man,
Yeah,
That's
most
what's up,
definitely.
man.
Wakanda.
But I'm gonna take this opportunity, man, since I am Roll Me One Kenobi. I'm looking at the time, and I think it's a perfect time for us to end this stream today, brother.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's
For
perfect
me-
time for you.
for
It's a good
me,
time for me an hour ago.
it was
but
an
you know what?
hour
I
ago.
shall partake
But
in that
it's
as well.
like they
So,
say,
yeah, I
man.
think-
It's 4:20 somewhere.
exactly. It's
Exactly.
always 4:20 here. My clock is broke.
That's it. That's it, man. So it's purple drink time.
Always.
You know what we do.
Purple drink.
You know what we
Yes.
do, man. So we
You know it.
we again love hanging out with y'all, man. It's dope. It's so much fun. So much fun.
For sure.
But I got to get ready to hand out some candy to the little childrens. I gotta,
Yep. Yep.
make sure I get
And I
my
gotta go out.
Jedi meditations in, educate myself, and have a nice little Halloween night.
For sure.
My
Most
man,
def.
it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. You know it. You know it.
Peoples,
And as we always say, you gotta go home.
but you got
gotta
to
get
get the hell
hell
out of here.
up out of here. Alrighty. We'll catch you next time, 9 Thursday after dark.
Yep.
Monday, Josh will be back in the morning with the morning stream at
Mhm.
10 a.m. Most likely with some more hotness, and he should be knighting that Mike Glass Half Full Porter.
Sir Glass half
possibly-
full. Yes.
Yes, and possibly burning Vito alive.
Yes.
Super hot take.
Yeah, he might be
So,
scorched earth, man. It might be
sort of
scorched
catch
earth
that.
after that.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
shout to
scorched
Vito,
Vito.
though, man. I love that energy. though. But yeah, Josh gonna get in that ass. I already feel it, man. It's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty, guys, we're out of here.
we are out of here, and we will see you,
Catch you
in the next video.
Oh. You know, we're gonna have to probably do that differently since it's daytime.
Yeah,
We're
right.
moon out.
We got to do it. Yeah, we got to switch it up, man. I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
you know, now that we got the stream over, man. Hey Wallace, let me holler at you, bro.
Yeah,
Hey
man.
Wallace. Hey man, what's going on? You doing something for Halloween tonight, man? Trick or treating? Oh, you taking your lady out to get candy? Because you was gonna come in and work tomorrow and get some. Well, I'm just wondering why the fuck you wasn't working tonight, man. Did you see the way we had so many technical glitches, man? Like, nah, you can't look at me like that, bro. Lavish, you better tell your boy something because I'm about to jump it. I'm feeling dark side right now, man. Look, nah.
We pay you good enough, okay? You get all the extra scraps that we don't get. We saved that for you, man. We saved that for you,
Avenger,
man.
I gave you 3 fish sticks instead of 1 this morning. You got 3 fish sticks.
Right.
And some powdered eggs.
You acting like a real nerve ranger right now.
You making us look bad out here, bruh. We got a tight ship on Thursdays.
Right,
We had it
right.
working.
First
Nerve Ranger.
afternoon.
Then we get on here and you got us looking like we don't know what we doing. The fuck, bruh? Like, I can't deal with you.
We get together.
You're gonna have to get it. You're gonna have to get
Right.
get your shit. You're gonna have to fix this.
Right.
You get it.
Well,
I don't care.
Go out there and polish the car.
Yeah, do
Okay,
something.
polish the car. Clean up the penthouse. Make sure you put some more extra purple in the drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra purple.
Extra purple. Shoot.
I
Now you
want it
gonna
all.
make me turn into Al. I'm supposed to be the calm one, okay? I'm supposed to be the calm one.
You know, I'm telling you, man.
Shit.
He
Make
gonna
it- make
you
it
know
real
what?
nerve wreck.
He gonna be shining cars in Pelican Bay when I get through with him.
You know what? I'm gonna send somebody down there to record it too. Make sure you do it right.
I'm telling you, Jedi program. 23-hour
Okay,
lockdown.
man, let's go watch The Mandalorian again. I
I'm
need to
going,
decompress.
you and me both, man. Let me grab some of this purple drink, man, and get the hell up out of here, man. Before they,
Grab all the purple.
yeah, I'm all the purple, you know, all the purple.
All of it.
All right, man. Look, let me look over. Let me look over here. This pool looking real nice, man. I really hate that we have to go at my dude like that, but we got to get it right, man. I don't know about Wallace, man. We might have to make some changes.
We might have to make some changes in these streets for us, man.
It's
hard out here.
I got a couple nerve engines working on the changes for us, man, but it's hard. It's so hard to find good help.
I know. Well, I know one of them is trying to drop a mixtape, so you might have to watch him.
Man,
You know, he's not ready.
that's what I think. That's what Wallace tripping on, man. I think Wallace had a mixtape. He was trying to hand out flyers to people this morning, man. Like, you ain't see that?
He was. I did. You know what I did with it? I threw it in the toilet.
I'm telling you,
Pissed
hot ass
all-
garbage, man. He over here worried about a mixtape. He can't even put bars together.
No,
Can't even get the
not at
stream.
all, man.
I mean, all this feedback, screen flickering in and out, man. Like, I don't know about
He
you.
don't get his shit together. Only bars he gonna get is outside his window.
I'm trying to tell you, where you find this dude? Where'd you find him?
Man, I was just driving, you know, in the black mobile, and he. And I was like, nah, you ain't gotta do that. But he, you know,
Trying to help. See, that's what we get for trying to help a nerve injury out, man. Now you know he wasn't even a nerve injury. He was a broke venture at that point. He a nerve injury now.
it was a
but-
complete broke.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm about to